So we're at Emmanuel Community Christian School today, and just such a privilege to be able to, over the last couple of weeks, just speaking with Principal Steve, not only about the school, but the incredible value of Christian-based education and faith-based education as a whole in Western Australia. Now, of course, Steve shared a little bit about the history of the school, and we've had some incredible conversations with teachers and students, but I guess what it comes down to as well, Steve, beyond, of course, the schooling is, what's your hope for WA? Like, as we've been having these conversations about faith-based schooling and protecting it, what's your hope for WA and our state and Christian schooling going forward?
I think it's really important that Christian schooling is allowed to operate free from any influence from government. I think that parents and the community of faith want to be able to employ people come into their school who share that faith and strongly share that because they want us to be salt and light into the world, and they want us to be salt and light for their children to speak into their lives through our faith. And if that's what those members of the community want, then I think we should be able to do that, and government should support us to do that.
And for me, that's a really key part. Of course, we've seen the Equal Opportunity Act come through Parliament. There's some recommendations that are quite troubling in that particular act. So the hope is, as we share the goodness about not only these incredible schools, but the parents, as you said, that want their kids to come to school, that reiterate that ethos, it is actually something worth protecting, something worth valuing. So even with these recommendations, the fact that, you know, the gardener, the admin staff, every person that's involved in a school adds to, you know, the ethos of that school,
That's
isn't
right.
it?
Yeah.
So,
and at this school, we say to our staff that while the teachers are the ones who are at the coalface teaching the children, the culture, the Christian culture and the environment is created by all our staff. And so therefore those people need to be people of faith, and so that is essential for us and essential for any good Christian school.
It just seems like common sense, isn't it? So it's incredible. I think as you shared that, your hope in that sense, that would be mine as well, that we're actually going, hey, we live in an incredible country, in an incredible state. It's worth protecting these core Judeo values. And of course, again, when you look at all these international covenants that Australia has signed up to, the very basic thing is religious expression, religious freedom, and of course, giving parents the right to send their kids to a school that share their values.
And that's right, and to have that choice and to have that option.
Choice.
And you know, there's plenty of different schools that people can send their kids to.
Absolutely.
And I think that we need to have the availability of schools like this so that parents have that choice.
Yep, so that's the hope.
It is.
Stronger faith-based schools and the ability for parents to be able to send their kids to these schools, and hopefully, you know, for the next hundreds of years, seeing these schools strengthened.
And that will be our prayer, and we'll continue to support that as best we can in the community.